when you're dealing with a woman who's extremely attractive and knows her value and how she can move through the social light, she is going to do a lot of communication that is indirect. And the reason why she's doing a lot of indirect communication, because she's testing you for the future to realize if you're going to be that guy, that king, and I'm going to be this queen, right? We got to go as a power couple in a room, and you have to understand how I communicate with you just from a look. Hello. And a lot of people don't understand this. This is why when a woman flirts with you, she's very indirect. So I'm going to hit you with some of the keys. One of the things that she's going to do when she's into you and indirect, she is not going to come out and say, hey, I like you. You're going to notice that she's going to start making plans in her head to have you in her future. So she'll make plans from, you hear things 2-3 weeks from now. Then you will hear things like a month from now. Then you will hear things from like 6 months from now. So for an example, this woman that's into me, we kicking it, whatever, she told me about a wedding that's in 2025. Like, she's already saying, okay, she's indirectly saying that she likes me. She's already invited me to this wedding. And then when she invited me, she said, well, I'll bring you if you know how to behave. Because once they give you a compliment, they have to kind of like knock you down a little bit, because a woman is always testing your confidence. She's always going to test your confidence. That's why you can't take a woman's compliment for crap. Okay. You got to take it with a grain of salt, because she'll boost you up one day and put you down the next, period. And it's so funny because when you catch her talking about these things about like a year from now, 6 months from now, and you aren't together, nor you should never ask a woman to be with you. That's her job to ask, period. Because you're supposed to be just doing your shit when you living your life anyway. I mean, aren't you a strong man that's going to take care of yourself? Like, a man should not be needy of a woman. If anything, a woman should be needing a man. Hello. The next thing, she's going to start opening up her phone, and she's going to start planning things to the future for you. That's one of the main things. Now, the next thing that she does, and this is like, I'm telling you, all my true ones out here know, the guys that dealt with women. When a woman really likes you, she starts to up her text messaging. And she starts to text message you random ass shit. I'm talking about, she'll tell you, I went to Meijer, dropped a banana, slipped, fell, got an orange. I mean, just the dumbest shit that you really don't even care about, because she's into you. And now she feels like she has to know you everything. That's why that's an indicator right there. If a woman likes you, she's going to message you and text you, period. Like, you got these women, you know, you guys, if you text message somebody, right? Period. This is one of the things. You text message somebody and she does not respond for, let's say, 48 hours. So if she don't respond for 48 hours, you know, when you respond 48 hours, hell no. You respond 2 weeks later, period. Because she's over there playing games. Yup. She's on her phone. What? Women are on their phones 24/7. They just don't want to talk to you because they feel like that your time is not worthy, because you done gave it to them too much for free. You've been posting on comments. You don't eat everybody's shit, so they don't want it. Plus, they test you. And the other thing, they want to do this too. They especially, damn, this is so true. Especially if you are an attractive male. The number one thing women want to do too when you are an attractive male, they want to make an attractive male who has aura. And I mean attractive. It's just not looks. It's just like women like him. People gravitate to him. They want to make you feel insecure. A lot of really attractive women be like, okay, the ones that like you a lot, they're the ones not to respond, because they want to see if you're going to freak out emotionally. You have to be extremely strategic, and you have to be patient, okay? Because what she's doing when you don't respond, she's actually surprised by how patient you are. And the longer you're patient, now in her head, she goes, oh my God, he's used to a woman like me or better. Because a woman, oh my God, Lord, I'm about to stand up. A woman cannot be with a man. Hang on. A woman cannot be with a man that she thinks she's better than. It has to be like this deficit, like a supply and demand. If this woman thinks this is the best this man can do, she don't want you. Okay? So that's why you got to stay. I mean, I'm not saying do this for her. But you should always want to better yourself. And she should never be your motivation, because she'll come and go. The minute she has an opportunity to upgrade, let her go. Wouldn't you upgrade? If you was taking care of yourself, wouldn't you upgrade? That's what they do. Play with this. They say match the energy. How about match it and play with it? If you keep working on yourself, I promise you, as a guy, if you keep working on yourself, your health, health is wealth. You know what I mean? Work on your mental. You know what I'm saying? You work on your spirituality, right? And you just try to find ways to get better. She can't leave you. I mean, you have to leave her. That's a tough leave, right? So we're going to go back. So what she's going to do is she's going to do this whole thing where she wants to make plans with you, right? And then the next thing she's going to do is she's going to tell you about everything she does throughout the day. And it's shit that don't make sense, but just listen, because she's just rattling off. And then here's the next one. All right, this is the third thing she does next. When she can't conceal anymore, you know what she hits you with? You get that text. Have you been thinking about me? Oh, wait a second. Oh, look at them calluses. You know I've been hitting the iron. And not have you been like thinking about me? Of course, like, yeah, you think about somebody, but no, they asking, have you been thinking about me sexually? Now, this is important. The only reason they asking, have you been thinking about me in an intimate sexual way, is because you have been an upright citizen of a gentleman that I don't have to take advantage of a woman's sexuality, because I'm good. Okay. If I get some booty or don't get no booty, I'm going to be good. And now she's perplexed. She's bewildered. She's so confused. She's like, she done told you, she invited you up. They invite you over. They said they didn't clean the house. Lord have mercy. When they said they didn't clean the house, when they invited you over and said, hey, I cleaned the sheets, they are letting you know, I want you to come tear it up. And when you don't do it, it turns them on even more. Because they're like, how come I invite him over? How come I just threw it at him? How come I won't take it? And then she starts to go, am I not good enough? This might sound weird. You need a woman to think she's not good enough. Period. The minute she thinks she is good enough, she's gone. You must conceal your interest level more than her. You got to give main character energy. Superstar. You got to give like the best basketball player, the best R&B singer, the best rapper that everybody, you got to walk with main character energy. She actually likes to feel like that. I know it sucks to say it. I don't even want to say it, but it's true. It's going to benefit you in the long run. You need to put her in the state of she's thinking, I'm not good enough. I invited him over. I wanted to throw it to him. I cleaned the apartment. I made the sheets. I did all this, and he still don't want me. Ah! Whew, that drives a woman crazy.